Hello there and welcome to my video on how I built my permeable driveway. Basically looking to add a new parking spot alongside the existing one, but do it in a way that meant it could drain away. This started out as an area of grass in front of the house. I originally just put the sleepers in to see if it would fit as a starter, then went to do it more permanently, and this is where I added the foundations, the edging, the block paving, used some sleepers again and gravel in between. It is key to think ahead. Make sure your car fits what you're planning, or if you've got different size cars, you can make the tyre strips wider. Also, you'll see on here the block paving just cuts in on one corner because that's based on what my boundaries of my property. And just check your local planning to see what you're allowed to do and not do, and what changes you need to incorporate. Check for pipes and cables. I've got a grid here which is for the waste run, so I need to make sure there's access to that if needed in the future. And there was a lighting cable there, so I rerouted the cable back to the house. So preparation is key here. Make sure you get your sleepers sorted, positioned, marked up. So here I put markings on the slabs at the back and the original block pavement at the front to know where they need to run. And then I've also marked the edging for where I want the block paving edging strips to run, so I can dig those out and get those positioned. That's one of the first things I did, was actually position those edging strips for the new block paving, concrete them in and get it all ready to move on to the next step. So here you can see after the edging strips had set, I added in a couple of inches base of concrete onto the block paving, and then I've also added on top of that more sand to level it up to then put the block paving on and position it all. I originally sized up the width of the block paving to make sure I was using full bricks, and then it's just at the far end in the picture that I've added some cuts. I've also then dug out the rest of the ground and I've laid some concrete onto the sleeper position so that they're bedded in, and then between those run the membrane so that we won't get the weeds coming up under and through the gravel. So here it is finished with the gravel laid in between and all brushed up and smoothed out, and you can see there it fits quite nicely in there. The block paving matches through with the existing. The sleepers don't stand out of place with the yellow gravel, and with that being permeable it should last for a long time without any problem. And if I ever had to, I can still access that drain grid and get to the pipework surrounding it. And here's the costings for the job, including the sleepers, sand cement, edging strips, block paving, and then the gravel that goes between. This was quite a good job to do over a weekend, but I did leave a bit of time for that concrete to set. Yeah, as long as you've got all the materials on site, quite a reasonable DIY job to do. I'm really happy with the result and it will be there for a long time. Please do like this video and watch out for other things that come on my channel or other building projects I'm doing. Thanks very much.